This is Bruce Boudreau, and it's time for Clay's Canucks commentary live. Let's go with Clay right now.
Hey Canucks fans, whoa, that's perfect timing. Welcome to Clay's Canucks Commentary Live, presented to you by VancityExperts Real Estate. I am Canuck Clay Emo, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take. It's indeed Clay's Canucks Commentary for Sunday, January the 29th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Thrilled that you are here. There's a bunch of you waiting in here for me already, which I appreciate. And I know that number is going to grow as we get closer to the ticket giveaway. And not ticket giveaway, t-shirt giveaway. I'm wearing a t-shirt. I'm not wearing a ticket. So I will be giving away 2 of these beautiful Canucks Lunar New Year shirts. You're the rabbit. You're the tiger. So I was last year's year. And if you know the rotation, it's every 12 years. So that means I'm either 12 years old, 24 years old, 36 years old, 48 years old, 60 years old, or 72 years old. So as we get started, put in the chat how old you think I am. I think most of you should be able to get it. You better get it, because if you're off by more than 12 years, then there's something wrong with you. But yes, am I 12, 24, 36, 48, or 60? Or if you want to throw 72 in there, that's fine. I will not hold it against you. Moderators, thank you in advance. Members, legends, Hall of Fame, and franchise members, thanks to all of you. We had our monthly Legend and Hall of Fame Zoom chat just half an hour ago. It was awesome. It was a great chance to catch up with everyone. I appreciate you, and I appreciate everyone being there. And non-members, thank you for being here. No matter where you're watching from, whether you're in my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, in the city, Lower Mainland, province, country, continent, or around the world, thank you for being here. You know that I know that you could be doing anything else, watching anyone else, getting ready for bed, school, work, or all three. But the fact that you are here, thank you. I always appreciate you. I never take you for granted. So while you're here, subscribe so you can get active in the chat section, so you can win the prize, so you can get my videos every single day. Like this video. Over 41 of you in here already, which is awesome. We're only at 12 likes. We got to bump that up to about 20 or so. That would be great. You know, I love that 50% rule. So make sure you like the video. You can leave a donation and get the donation train out of the station. There were a couple of streams ago where we got a lot. Then we kind of dipped down the last stream, which is fine. I don't do this for the donations. I do this for the community, but donations never hurt. So if you want to leave a donation, you're welcome to. You can gift a membership, which is basically a $5 donation. You can become a member. You can upgrade your membership. And most importantly, get active in the chat section for sure, for sure, for sure. If you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. And don't forget, I'll go for the first 10 or 15 minutes right now, and then I'll throw it over to you. So this is my plan for tonight. I will just talk about a couple Canucks news items that have happened over the past couple days. Then I will get to, we'll go mid-show sponsor read. Then I'll get to some of your questions, and then we'll do the giveaway starting at 11 o'clock. So at 11 o'clock, we will do the entry form. I'll give you 10 minutes to fill it out, answer more of your questions. And then 10 after 11, we'll do the giveaway. As much as I love doing the reverse wheel names, it takes too long. So, so we'll just do a quick 2 draws for winners. And then tonight we will play games as well. Last week, there's a guy that was spoiling all the game results. And then earlier today, he came in. He or she came in earlier and was also spoiling the results. So I actually hid this person from the channel. A little bit harsh, but no time for that. Ain't nobody got no time for that. The fact that this person was spoiling, knowing intentionally, doesn't show up throughout the week, but knowing that we were going to play games tonight and then puts the answers in, I went I put the big the ban on him. So we'll see what happens. Who knows? If this person has enough time and energy, they might come up with a new account and come in, but that's on them more than me. Lucas using his monthly membership message. Thank you, Lucas. And for some reason, I can't show the monthly membership messages, which stinks. But he says this: legend. He's been a legend 2 years. 2-year hype. Staying loyal through the thick and thin is fantastic. If I'm in and out today, dealing with some technical issues in the house. And it may require my attention. No, Lucas, do what you got to do. We know that you are a solid, you're standard, solid here. Like, sub, and membership, agreed. So let's give some love to Lucas for sure. A lot of you saying reverse wheel twice, once for each shirt. Yeah, we'll be here until tomorrow night's stream. So no, we will do the standard spin today because I have the other games to do. And otherwise, the t-shirts are very nice and they're courtesy of VancityExperts Real Estate. I like to use the reverse wheel for something like tickets to games, which I have 4 more pairs to give away by the end of the season. So we will start doing that later in the year. Usually don't answer your questions right away, but I'm going to just do this one for Jack, and then I'm going to talk. Would you accept my fun trade? New Jersey trades Nemec, Casey, Mercer, and Holtz 2023 and 2024 first. Horvat, Hughes, and Shen. I would do that. Because Horvat, you're going to lose anyways. Shen, you're going to lose anyways. So really, you give up Hughes, but you have 4 good young players and 2 first rounders. I would do that. Yeah, and Eli says take that and run. I'll chat first, you guys, and then I'll turn it over to you. And then this night will go by quite quickly. My last stream was on Thursday night, and then the Canucks played on Friday. They hosted the lowly Columbus Blue Jackets, and I won't go through a full game recap now because that was 2 nights ago. But that night, I still did a stream. I actually did Game Over Vancouver, and I had my sons, Sean and Jacob, with me. And it was pretty, for those, I really appreciate so many of you that actually watch me on Game Over as well. It's a different type of show, and that is, it's maybe not as interactive because I'm supposed to talk for 2 of the 3 segments kind of thing, but still a neat opportunity. And I love a chance to bring other people on with me. And on Friday night, it was Sean and Jacob. So thanks to so many of you came over and watched that show on Friday night. So thank you for that. And we had a lot of fun, and we played out the fact that Sean knows a lot about the game, knows a lot about the team, and he would be on Team Tank for sure. See, I'm mature enough to say it now. Whereas Jacob doesn't know as much about the game, but is smart. He understands what's going on. He's just not as well versed as Sean is. And he's more, I'd say, of this casual fan that I've been referencing the last week or so. So it's great to have a diehard like Sean joining a diehard like me, and then a more casual fan in Jacob. And we had a really, really good time. The one thing that we talked about a lot, I'm going to spend 4 or 5 minutes on right now, is the Ilya Mikheyev injury and the news that they've shut him down for the rest of this season. Now, Mikheyev has had a decent start to the year. He missed. So what happened is Mikheyev, he was signed to a 4-year contract in the summer. So kind of one of the first big moves of Rutherford, signed to a 4-year contract worth, how much is it? Basically $5 million a year. Yeah, 4.75 a year. So 4-year contract at the age of 27. And some people really like the deal. Others are saying, whoa, that's a lot of money. That's almost $5 million for a player that hadn't really proven himself. And we knew that he had really good speed. We knew that he could hopefully help our pound to kill, maybe become a middle 6 forward. And then in the very first preseason game against Calgary, he took a hit and he twisted his leg awkwardly, and then didn't play for the rest of the game. Missed all preseason, missed the first 3 Canucks games, but then got into 46 games and did fine. He had 28 points in 46 games. So that's well over a point per game pace. In fact, using my handy dandy calculator, 28 divided by 46 gets you 0.61. That's really good. His career coming in this season was 72, divided by 146. So coming in, he was basically at a 0.5 game points per pace. Now he was doing 0.6 points per game. So that's typical of a middle six forward. 13 goals, 15 assists. But admittedly, we never saw his breakneck speed displayed. Actually, and I'll get to this in a second. Really quickly, Zach, the Canucks, every team gets like a 5-day break, and then every team gets the 4-day All-Star break. But then some teams get that 5-day break in other parts of the year. But a bunch of teams also got it this week. So when you combine the 5-day break that every team gets, and ours just happened to be on All-Star week, so it's another 4-day break. That's why it's a long 9-day break. So not every team. Some teams are playing all the way up until Wednesday, and then the break of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So what you'll see is some teams have a 5-day break somewhere else in the year. It just so happens that the Canucks is this week. So you combine that with the All-Star break, and now that's a 9-day break for the Canucks. So back to Mikheyev. So then, we were wondering, well, where's the speed that we've been talking about? And then we realized that he was playing with a torn ACL the entire year. Partially torn, not fully torn. So then when you hear it, like I admit, when I heard torn ACL, I said, what the heck? How did he play 46 games on a torn ACL? And then you read medical things and listen from doctors and say, no, you can play on a torn ACL. You ultimately have to get surgery. And then the recovery is 6 to 8 months. So then, the Friday was January 27th. You say, okay, so 6 to 8 months. He's having surgery this week. So all of February, March, April, May, June, July, August, training camps in September. There's 8 months. So the Canucks and Mikheyev and his agent all agreed that he would play up until the All-Star break. And then he was going to then take the next, get surgery and take the next 6 to 8 months off. So that's the facts. Now the opinions are, there's one opinion that says, wow, if he had a torn ACL, why didn't you operate in September? Yes, he missed this full season, but then at least you don't run the risk of him injuring it further and never getting back to his full speed. And then there are a couple of people are saying, and they took a roster spot, but no, he had 28 points in 46 games. I don't think anyone's going to argue with 0.6 points per game. But that was the main concern is if you knew he was hurt, why didn't you just shut him down right away? And then they look at the Tanner Pearson optics. They look at other things that have happened. And as Ryan just says in the chat right there, after hearing agent, player, doctors come out, the optics still kind of suck. Nice to see you, Ryan. And I guess that's the other side, is that others saying, oh no, we don't know more than the doctors. We don't know more than Mikheyev. They must have had a discussion. They would never trot him out there if he was not good to go. And then we even had Ilya Mikheyev come out with a 3. So after the game, he was very emotional, and in his broken English was trying to convey that it wasn't the pain, it was more the lack of power, the lack of explosiveness that was more annoying to him than the pain. The pain was manageable. These guys are world-class athletes. And then the next day, he did a series of 3 tweets that was in perfect English. So obviously he got help. He used Google Translate or one of his agent may have helped him. Regardless, and he basically said he acknowledged there's been a lot of noise, there's been a lot of discussion, a lot of talk about why he waited till now. This was planned surgery now, and then he'll make a full recovery and come back and ready for training camp. So that was kind of the optics of it. Is the optics weren't great when I'm not saying the team made him do this, his agent made him do this. Maybe they both did, maybe none of them did. But the fact that Mikheyev had to come out on his own Twitter account and mention it to clear it up, I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I'm just saying it speaks to the amount of, quote, noise that was in this market. Adam, I think you got to anyone who's typing in ages right now, unless you're just doing it now, that's fine. But if you're only seeing my question about the ages, you better refresh because you're 10 minutes behind and then you're going to miss the whole giveaway. So make sure that everyone, while you're watching on YouTube, press the live button so you're not 10 minutes behind. I will say that if you certainly do want to, get into the contest for sure, which I'm going to launch in about 15 minutes or so. So that's the bottom line. Some people, dumping on the Canucks for poorly handling this. Others saying, oh, we don't know more than team doctors and Mikheyev. And if he was given the green light, he was given the green light. And it's not like he was hurting the team. But we just hope. I think we all agree. Oh, yeah. RNG makes a good point. If they're 10 minutes behind, they won't hear you say that until 10 minutes later. Oh, that is great. And Adam V, where's the live button? It's underneath the YouTube video. No, it's actually part of the YouTube video, right where it says play and then pause and volume. There's a live button. So just make sure you click that, and then it makes sure that you are indeed up to speed. RNG, that was pretty funny. That was really funny, actually. Thanks for pointing that out. So I think a good discussion is for tonight, and then we'll figure out what I'm going to talk about for the rest of the week. But for tonight, let's talk about, are you okay with, we're not talking about Rick Tocchet. We're not talking about Tanner Pearson. We're not talking about Bruce Boudreau. I want to focus your questions, your feedback on for the next 10 minutes on, are you okay with the way they handled the Mikheyev news and procedure? The fact that they let him play, they decided that he could play, and then now shut him down, and then for the rest of the season, and then have his surgery so he can be ready for training camp. So hold on to your answers. Type them up now, and then don't press send yet or submit, because I will then get to your comments in a second. Let's do my mid-show sponsor read first. Shout out to my primary sponsor, VancityExperts Real Estate. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. Jason is the one who donated these 2 shirts for a giveaway. Don't worry, not the shirt that I'm wearing. I have 2 other ones there. I'll prove it to you in a second. No, you have to win the shirt that I'm wearing. So thank you to VancityExperts Real Estate. Oh, maybe some of you would want to win the shirt I'm wearing. That's disgusting. What am I talking about? Shout out to my secondary sponsor, Perform and Transform Personal Training Weight Loss. You can sign up now for a free 21-day weight loss challenge. Look at that right there. Oh no, it's over there. There it is. PTformweightloss.com/Canuck Clay. So sign up there, PTformweightloss.com/Canuck Clay, and Coach Patrick will contact you. By the way, see you, Coach Patrick. I'm actually going to bring him on for a quick interview a week from today, so you can hear a bit more about his program. And I think talking about physical and mental health, but more physical health, is really, really important. So I will, Coach Patrick will be on my stream a week from tonight. Also, shout out to Gassy Jack Art, maker of this fine artwork, to Monkey 9 Brewing, my eternal sponsor, and to Vessi Footwear. New promo, new campaign comes out later this week. So stay tuned for all of that. Mid-show reminder for you to subscribe, that you can get active in the chat section, and you can you can get my videos every day. Make sure you like the video if you haven't already. We're up to 32, which is good. 80 of you in here. Also, I invite you to leave donations, to become members, to upgrade your memberships, to rate and review if you're listening on a podcast platform, as always. Now, let's get to your comments. No, I'm not just going to restrict them to Mikheyev. I'll try and get to as many as I can over the next few minutes. I saw you in the team store after I met you, Clay. I want to buy a skate jersey and koozie, but they didn't have one. Do you have to buy one and then customize it? Yes, it was great meeting you, RNG. RNG, your first name is Jay, correct? Don't worry, I'm not giving away your last name because I didn't ask your last name. Not that you would have given it to me. But yes, I got to meet RNG at the game on Friday, which was awesome. If it was Mikheyev's decision, then I'm okay with it. No problem. That's a good idea. Do you think Miller actually wants to be here in Vancouver, or do you think he's only here because of the money he was offered? I think it goes both ways. I think, Peter, $56 million is a way to get you to stay. But I do think he especially Bo leaving, he'll probably see an opportunity to really step up and lead. Shout out to the first donation of the night, Jay. Choo choo. $2 donation. Thank you, Jay. Getting the donation train out of the station. So let's give Jay some love for sure. They knew he was injured. Not sure why they were trying to be competitive this season by playing him, though that's in line with them re-signing Kuzmenko. Yeah, you still have to put a competitive product out there on the ice, but I hear what you're saying. I lie. If Bo goes to Seattle, are you a fan? No, I'll cheer for Bo, but I won't cheer for the Seattle Kraken. No, I'm not okay with how they handle it. They seem to be hiding a lot of things lately. Kind of sneaky. That's fair. I think that they shouldn't have rushed him to play if he's banged up. What I would do, he should get healthy first, then come back stronger. Okay, that's fair too. Canucks changed medical staff to save money. They're getting what they pay for. Total amateur hour and how this year's going. Pearson, Demko, now Mikheyev. This is a joke. So a strong opinion there. Yes, I'm glad they handled the Mikheyev situation. He said it was his decision. I think they could have shut him down earlier, though, when they were out of playoff contention. Yep. Might have to buy some Kraken gear. Yes, you have a good team right now. Could we see a trade Horvat for Jason Robertson? I don't think Dallas trades Robertson. 19-year-old Wyatt Johnson. I don't know much about Wyatt Johnson, so I would have to look that up, Harry, to do an educated guess answer for you. I'm okay with Mick because he made the choice to play. At least he scored on Friday. Plus, I hope he goes in. Yes, he already is on LTIR. Saves up that space. I did. I had the 2 games on Jack. I didn't watch them all. And I think the Eagles are going to... I actually don't care who wins. I'm not cheering for either team. I just think the Eagles are going to win. Your name is Jay. Thank you, RNG. The shirt would go well with the flying skate jersey. Well, good luck, Harry. You've won on here before. Doing great, Noah. Thank you. Yes, I heard about and I saw the controversy. A lot of speculation that Zegras said something about Stetcher's deceased father from 2 years ago. Then I've seen more reports today come out that say no. Well, whatever Zegras says that was inappropriate, that got Stetcher so mad, it was not about his deceased father. So I don't know. All-Star Weekend, I casually watch. So I like, no matter what, you can't make it any more competitive because the players just won't want that. They don't want to get hurt. And would I make any changes? I don't know. It seems like there's so much dead time between events, but I don't know how else you do it. I don't mind it, but I take it for what it is. Yes, Kelsey versus Kelsey, the 2 brothers playing against each other. I'm okay with how the Canucks handled the situation. However, do you think it would have changed if management knew or thought the Canucks would make the playoffs? Yeah, I hear what you're saying. So if you knew you were out at the end, shut them down. If you are in the playoff race, do you risk not shutting them down? No, I think you still have to look at the long-term health. So I would hope that if the Canucks were in the playoff race, they would still shut them down when they did. Happy to see the discussion of Demko, Bo, Brock heating up. They may be moved. Can't rebuild if they're standing still. Totally agree with you. Yes, nice meeting you at the game, CV. That's awesome. As long as Bo doesn't go to Boston, I'll be happy. How do you feel about this, Clay? Yeah, I like Bo. Even the Boston thing, to me, it's kind of old narrative, but it would be weird to see him in a Bruins uniform for sure. Rosiero, I watched it. It was brilliant storytelling. It was amazing. If it was more of a PD, I would want him to stay, but a guy like him, I could care less. He's done nothing to help. I'm not sure if we're talking about Mikheyev. Those are strong words, Birdie. Was going to ask if JT would be better if Bo leaves, but he should have already have stepped up this year. Yeah, and he's not playing brutally, but just nowhere close to what he did last year. Do you think the Canucks should require Stetcher again? I think he's past his prime, so no. We do have $5 million in fired coaches, but it's not. They don't count towards the salary cap. Thank goodness. I think they should have had him at surgery in the fall. John says JT is a gold digger. I don't trust his goalie tandem we have right now. Better to keep Demko. He's too talented to struggle. Oh yeah, someone asked if we should trade Demko. I think I may have skipped that one, but no, I don't think we should. Oh, here it is. Should we trade Demko for a better goalie? I don't think so. And his trade value. Actually, his trade value is good because he's got a good contract, but he's a good goalie. He just had a rough start to the year. I don't really mind the Mikheyev situation. It seems like they knew what they were doing. If management doesn't prove themselves by the trade deadline, I lose confidence. That's fair. I've said that I'm giving management this trade deadline in this offseason before I make a judgment. Both for Newhook and a first. So that'd be Colorado's first. So it'll be middle of the pack. Newhook's young. I do like him. Yeah, it's intriguing. I'm not sure if that's enough. Canucks had a chance to get Robertson because he was second round. Yes, every team did, for sure. For sure. I don't know why them trade for Mikheyev or sign him. I think it was a silly deal. He didn't really do much for a team anyhow. I feel like I know he was injured. Tristan Mikheyev has had some injury history for sure. Would I re-sign Kyle Burrows? Meh, it doesn't matter. As depth, sure. I am a Seahawks fan. Am I the only one that doesn't want Bo to leave? No, I think, Helena, a lot of people would be agreeing with you. However, I think the writing is on the wall. I wonder if there's a rule of how many coaches and staff were on the bench. The Canucks bench looked crowded. Yeah, because Gonchar and Foote were on there along with Yo, King, and Boudreau. Team has to be willing to take a big change or we keep seeing what we're seeing. Hurts they're in the position, but tough times are here. Yes. PD is not fast enough to join the fastest skater competition. He's not a fast skater, actually. He's shifty, but he's not fast. Maybe taking Mick out is for the purpose of tanking. Yeah, you don't rush Demko back. You start to shut down guys. You never know. Seattle gained the All-Star game before Vancouver. Well, Vancouver has had it before, Birdie. Cap-friendly Mick is listed under injured reserve and not LTIR. Oh, thanks, Bruce. I think they will move him to LTIR, though, for sure. Kind of neutral. At least they shut him down around when Demko got injured. Should be an indication enough the playoff race is too far to reach. That's fair. The fact that Mikheyev had to speak on his own disgust me reflects badly on the general fan base. It's like the player's decision does not matter. That's fair, too. Chicago and Columbus absolutely suck when Luke Shen, of all people, gets a breakaway. What do you think about some NHL coaches? Some NHL coaches want accolades to sell the team. I did not hear that. So I can't really comment. If that's true, I don't know if it's a coach's place to say. So here's a question from Ryan. If Bo goes to Boston or any Asian team, how hurt will you actually be? Seeing him twice a year, only once in Vancouver. Great point, Ryan. I want Bo to go to a team who wins the cup. I was talking about Mikheyev about doing nothing. Gotcha. What would they get for Demko if they were to trade him? Oh, I don't know. Like this, right now, he's still on a good contract. I think you're looking at least 2 assets, if not 3. But then you say, well, how strong are the assets? But it's more than just a middle draft pick or whatever than that for sure. Zal, I mentioned this earlier. Yeah, I did see it. Who do you think is going to get traded at the deadline? Horvat and Shen, at least. Demko stays or I leave. Well, we don't want you to leave, John. So let's hope both stay. Would you prefer that we beat up on a weak team like Jackets Hawks, like we did, or play weaker guys more? I think they get false hopes. No, I hear what you're saying, but I think they know. I said this on my videos. Even if you play only average, you're still going to beat Chicago and Columbus because our guys at average are better than their guys at average. We still have really good players in Pettersson, Hughes, Bo, Miller, Kuzmenko. So we simply aren't able to lose every single game. Hey, Tubby, producer extraordinaire. We're in the 6th to last spot right now, so I think it's a 7.5% right now. I get the rivalry with Boston, but they have 2 right-handed defensemen. I think Canucks should be interested in Carlo or Connor Clifton. Yeah, people recognize Tubby, which is awesome. I think the plan about Garland is a bad decision. Should come true. Yeah, I don't know if it's for sure. Yeah, RNG, I think we're going to finish about where we are, 6th or 7th in the standings from the bottom. PD has been in the hardest slap shot before. How much do you think Foote can help Myers and OEL? Yeah, it's so hard to say qualitatively, it's so hard to say quantitatively. Qualitatively, just experience and playing within himself. Because Foote wasn't the fastest skater, but he's a tough, good positional guy. I think that's what he can help them with. Peterson and Mick, DiGiuseppe got sent down, and then Abbotsford plays this week. I think you could see DiGiuseppe come back up, or one of the 2 young guys in Parkhouse and Hoglander. Bo for right. I heard that got shut down by someone. I don't mind Bo. Rivalry's done and he's a place to succeed. Plus, we might get Carlo. Are they setting up the Rock to beat Roman? What happens now to the bloodline after Sammy? Yes. So fascinating. That was so well done. And I've heard people say that pivot away from Cody Rhodes versus Roman and now put Sammy or Jay against Roman because that's a hotter line, hotter storyline. How about Bo and Demko to Chicago for their first round pick? I don't think that'll do it, Captain Caveman. Thank you, Yenna. I appreciate it. Would you rather trade Horvat to Seattle for Shane Wright or to New York for Lafreniere? I would take Wright over Lafreniere, even though it means seeing Horvat 4 times a year playing against him. Myers trade at the trade deadline. Carlo had a lot of concussion issues. Yes. Okay, I think I've caught up. So I'm going to talk about, hold on to your questions for a second. Otherwise, I will never catch up to them. So hold on to your questions, please. And then I'm going to talk about the giveaway. So let's get that going. I'll put it in the chat right now. So I don't know if you guys ever try and guess the link before I do it. I just put it in the chat. I will pin it as well. If you go to that URL, you can enter the contest to win a Lunar New Year t-shirt. So I'm going to give you exactly 10 minutes right now. So not only is it scrolling across the bottom of the screen, but it also is going, it's also pinned in the chat. So click on it now. The usual, enter your name, your YouTube handle, your phone number, your email, and your age. If you do win, then I'll be able to contact you by your email or your phone number and then get your mailing address and then send this out to you. So once again, you can go to that URL. It's tinyurl.com/lunarccc, or you can just click on the chat. Not on the chat, on the link that I put as a pinned comment at the chat. I'm only giving 10 minutes. It's funny. If anyone's 10 minutes behind right now, more than 10 minutes have elapsed. So hopefully they'll be able to, you guys know what I'm saying, but we're going to give it 10 minutes. And then we're going to do your favorite wheel of names, and I can keep answering questions. So again, there is the Lunar New Year contest link going across the bottom right now. Lisa, one's a medium, one's a large. So I'm going to give, it's just too hard to predict what to buy. So and generally, not all, obviously, Lisa proving this wrong, but generally the majority of my viewers are males. So I don't know how many males would fit in a small shirt. I know my son, it's funny. I use my own kids as an example. Jacob wears a small, Sean wears a medium, and I wear a large for obvious reasons. So that's what I got. We got a medium and a large. We did not get a small, but you can wear it if you're, no, I better not say anything. You can wear it if it doesn't fit, or you can give it away. And yes, they are brand new. They are brand new. And just to prove that I'm not going to give you the one that I'm wearing, although I'm sure if I auction that off, it would go for hundreds of dollars. Here they are. They're right here. They're right here. One's small, one's medium. Whoever wins the prize first whoever wins the first wheel spin will get dibs on medium or large if they're in the chat. So basically, I'll spin the wheel. Whoever wins first, I'll give them the option of medium or large. Then we'll spin the wheel, and whoever wins the second one will get whatever's left. And if it fits you, great. If it doesn't fit you, figure it out. These shirts are courtesy of Jason Lim of VancityExperts. I think he just got in the chat right at the perfect time. I think I saw people saying hi to him. Did he say something? How come I don't see his comment? Unless he's hiding on me. Oh, Jason is here. And Jason says, how did I miss his comment? It didn't show up for me. That's weird. Peter, the shirt. Oh, that's weird. Jason's comment does not show up for me on my program. That is strange. I can see Jason Lim's comments on my YouTube, but I can't see his. Wow, that's strange. But I did see he said, hit the like button, hit for me to win. If I win, we'll give away something else on top. So yes, courtesy of Jason. Now, Eli's asking me if I'm 10 minutes behind. I don't know if he's messing with me or I can't be 10 minutes behind because I'm live in person running the stream. That's a weird question. Okay. I'll try and catch up. For the next 5 minutes, I'll read a few more of our questions. No one stood up in the men's row. The women's row was more fun. Yeah, Asuka with her old personality back. What have you seen from our new coach that you like? I really like how he's very straightforward in the media. I like how he's trying to bring accountability. Can't say there's anything that I don't like just yet. I'd rather have Wright than Prey win Bedard. Wright and Bedard would be sick. I agree. Would you prefer players are traded for early round draft picks or player? I would take the draft picks. Management would want to have player for player. Would I trade Bo Shen in a second for Timo Meier and another asset? I have to look up what Meier's contract situation is, but he's just as expensive as Bo, right? It really depends on that other asset, to be honest with you. I don't know why they don't make fitted Canucks hats, John. I'm not sure. Okay, some strategy there. Going to put IC in. Yeah, that Logan Paul ricochet across the ring was pretty amazing. As I said, medium and large. Peter, the shirt right now, how much it costs? You can go on VanBase and, I can tell you, it's $35. $35. Yes, the shirts are brand new. Yes, you can be from the States and win. I will pick up the postage cost for sure. Oh, Jason's in on his other account. Oh, there it is. But it's weird. I see the high I wear views by Clay. Yeah. I have not seen Sadu in a bit. I should check in on him for sure. Salty, you enter by going to that URL, tinyurl.com/lunarccc and enter. I've already seen that. Already 50 people have entered, which is great. And we got 3 minutes for you to get in. Yes, I echo Brian. Thank you, Jason. I think the new coach is fine. I'm going to give him some time. Should I trade Clay for a first? Oh, you'll get way more than a first from me. Nice to see you, Nucks fan number 29. I would never block Jason. Trade Demko, Horvat, McKay, my car. What the heck does that mean? Well, you guys even noticed when Jason Lim's icon color. When will Hogs and Hogline and Puckos be back? I think they'll get up by the end of the season. Canucks don't play again until Monday, February, whatever the Monday is. Oh, very good, iLive. Very good. The only time, pick first for contest was when reverse eliminate. I do remember that. We made it, and I see you're so loyal. We hyped it up, and then you were out in the first round. PD and Horvat are going to the All-Star game. Are you going to do another SDPN stream? Yeah, Fillmore, I've done about 10 of them already this season. I do one out of every 3 on average because there's 2 other co-hosts, and we don't alternate perfectly or rotate perfectly, but we split them up. So yes, I do. I'm doing that one for sure. I'm still there. Thank you, Lucas, for the donation. Let's give Lucas some love. Choo choo. You're back. Good thing is that things are being resolved. My mom found a new hobby, word games. Oh, I'm sorry that you had to deal with all of that. Glad you're here. You got 2 minutes to enter, Lucas. Hey, Nucks fan, we're doing a quick contest, chance to win shirts. Salty, hopefully you saw. I've answered it 3 times now. Jason, we'll take the used Clay signed edition. RNG, if I fit it in the medium, you'll probably see body parts of mine that you wouldn't want to see. That's disgusting. Clay for Bedard. You need more. Clay versus Lucas WrestleMania. Oh, Lucas would take me. Or maybe we just grab microphones and just have promo instead. When are they firing the GM? I don't think anytime soon. Can you do a draft simulator before you go tonight? Okay, maybe we'll do one before we go. What do you think about Canucks management trading for players who were born or raised? Trading for players? That doesn't matter. I don't care where they're born as long as they play well. 1 more minute, guys. 1 more minute. What's my opinion of Jim Rutherford? Disappointing so far. Disappointing, but I will reserve judgment till after this trade deadline and off season, to be honest with you. But it hasn't been great so far. I do not think that was Horvat's last game. I'd love to see Hughes at the All-Star game. My guess, if Bogus traded during All-Star break, he still plays for Pacific to keep the rosters even, and he was voted in as a Pacific player. Do I like the Niners? They're fine. I don't hate them, even though I'm a Seahawks fan. I do not think Horvat will be traded by the All-Star game. Yes, thank you, Jason. Not sure when my next 24-hour live stream is going to be. I haven't found a free weekend given my work and traveling schedule. Gerald, ask it one more time. Ask it one more time. If I win, you can sign the shirt. Sure, but wouldn't that wreck it a little bit? Albert, the artwork on the top is my own, and the artwork on the bottom is by Gassy Jack Art, one of my sponsors, GassyJackArt.com. Save you postage, you can mail it to my parents' house. We'll see, Angus. Lucas, we'll share the belt. We'll be tag team champions. I would love to do elimination, but I didn't plan for that, Harry. It is more exciting, but no, I'll save those for the ticket giveaways. We don't want to water it down. Canucks need more Swedes. Gerald's question is here. Here we go. What do you think of Alvin? I don't know what he does. Like he's got Castonguay, he's got Granado, and of course Jim Rutherford's been doing a lot of speaking. So I'm going to reserve judgment. But my first reaction hasn't been completely favorable. But I want to see more about what he can do. Demko's probably back in 3 weeks. Friends, talk amongst yourselves. I am going to get the entries ready. So I gave you 11 minutes because I'm a nice guy, but I'm going to close it off right now. So talk amongst yourselves. I'm not going to be answering any more of your comments because I got to do this. But yeah. Talk about anything you want in the chat section. I just won't be addressing it. I am downloading now. Got to make sure that I don't put this on the screen like I've done before. And then I'll put a different banner down so now people can't get mad. I know this is riveting. Watch. Oh, someone just snuck in. Ooh. Oh, no, they didn't actually. Okay, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to let that person in. Now I'm stopping it right now for sure. Download responses. Here we go. Yes, I'm sorry. I know this is... Oh, you know what I should have done? Let me wrap up the podcast here. I'm glad I reminded myself. Let me wrap up the podcast here so they're not listening to me do all this and not hearing the contest on the podcast. So right now, I will say thank you to everyone for being here. Moderators, thank you for your work. Thank you, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Andrew Chang, Hall of Fame and franchise members. And thanks to all of you. I appreciate you. I always appreciate you. I never take you for granted. Thank you to my sponsors, VancityExperts Real Estate and Perform and Transform Personal Training and Weight Loss. Thank you to everyone who donated tonight. I think that was Lucas. So thank you, Lucas, as always, for your support. And I'll be back tomorrow night at 11 p.m. For my nightly live stream. We'll see what I end up talking about tomorrow night, but we'll think of something. So I hope you join me tomorrow night at 11. No Canucks After Dark tomorrow because Parker's in the middle of a move and there's not a lot of Canucks stuff to talk about. He's got to concentrate on moving. So no Canucks After Dark tomorrow night. So I'll see you at 11 p.m. Okay, stay here too. I'm just going to do the end to this part and then I'll be right back in literally 30 seconds after the outro. So once again, subscribe if you like to, like this video if you like to, leave a donation, become a member, upgrade your membership if you like to, and always leave comments and always definitely subscribe is the biggest thing and stay connected with me. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. I am not ending. I'm just doing this for the podcast. And I don't know if I told you last week that my dog Mickey accidentally swallowed a whole bag of Scrabble tiles. Yeah, Mickey did. We took him to the vet to get him checked out, but no word yet. God bless, and go Canucks go. Don't go away. All right, I'm back. Let me talk amongst yourselves. Do you guys like that joke? Talk about yourself, and then... not about yourself, amongst yourselves, and I'll be ready to run this contest in a minute's time. I just have to sort the spreadsheet, make sure that no one tried to cheat and enter twice, and then we will get going. Oh no, I almost put you guys' email addresses up. That's not good. Here are all the names. Good. See some new names, see some familiar names, which is great. Now I just check for any doubles. Okay, I think we're good. There's 2 Johns in here. There's the John from Seattle. Oh no, what am I doing? I can just check their email addresses. Never mind. Again, continue to talk among yourselves. You know what I love doing this too? I see a lot of people in here that don't comment. But yet I don't say you're lurking. You're here though, which is great, which I appreciate. Yes. All right, here we go. Time to load these in to the wheel of names. Your favorite and mine. Wheel of names. Clear this. Enter this. All right. How many entries today? 75 entries. That's awesome. I'm getting choppy, but that's okay. I don't know why choppy. I thought that I had all the settings down. But as long as you can hear me, that's more important. Maybe I have too much going on my computer. Okay, we'll make it work. Let me share this with you. Got to share the audio, of course. Here we go. We are playing for 2 shirts, courtesy of Vancity Experts. I have 1 medium and 1 large. So whoever wins the first prize, whoever wins the first prize, you will get your choice of the size first. And then whoever wins second, they just simply get whatever's left. And if it works, if it fits you, great. If it doesn't, then maybe start a new fashion statement. So as always, I'm going to shuffle these 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm simply going to spin. Yeah, max headroom, Scott headroom. If the size isn't good enough, well, you then would be more grateful, Jaskrin. Here we go. The winner of the first t-shirt is... Yeah, big money, no whammies. Awesome. I love it when anyone wins, but I especially love it when it's someone I know. Rosario, are you in the chat still? This is pretty awesome. Rosie, are you in the chat? And if you're in the chat, let me know if you want the medium or large. Rosario, are you in the chat? We'll give him a minute to respond. I wonder if he's still here. Because if Rosario isn't here, then whoever wins second will get to choose. Although I think I know what size Rosario wears. No response. No, I never said you had to be here to win the prize. No, I didn't say you had to be here to win, because that would be unfair, especially because I talk so much. Rosario takes the large. Okay. I'm not going to say whether or not I thought that was what he was going to take. So Rosario is taking the large. So now we are spinning for the medium. Here we go. Oh, the winner of the medium is Brian. Congratulations, Brian. I don't know. Hopefully, I have no clue what size Brian wears. Doesn't matter. Brian, you win. Congratulations. That is awesome. Jason feels ripped off. No, I see your name on there somewhere. Why you want to win your own prize? And you know, I don't know if you guys know this. And yeah, RNG, you were so close, Jay. Sorry. Brian, he has been on this stream before, and he came in second. What the heck was I was spinning for something, And Brian actually came in second because he reached out to me, and Birdie's really angry right now. Birdie, you had a 1 in 75 chance. Come on now. RNG, same to you. You had 1 in 75 chance. Yeah, I would auction off this shirt, but I like the shirt. Although I'm sure you guys really want this for sure. So, congratulations to Rosero. Congratulations to Brian. I will contact you this week for your address. Don't type it in the chat, and I will get it out to you. Actually, let's do the draft simulator right now, since we're in the whole theme of wheels. Yeah, RG, totally. And obviously we can't sit here and promise all sizes. It's just kind of luck of the draw. And if you don't win or if it doesn't fit, I know that people will simply just give it away to someone else. And that's kind of the way to go sometimes. So. What's the draft lottery simulator site that everyone uses? Which is the best one? I know there's a whole bunch of them, but what's the size? Yeah, exactly, John. Take what you get. There you go. What's the size that the size? What's the site that everyone uses? I'm sure they're all the same from a standpoint of. But there's one that I'm used to seeing, and this doesn't look like it. I'm on tankathon.com. Is there another one, you guys? Someone give me a good link for a good draft simulator. I have Draft Simulator NHL, and the first one that comes up is Tankathon. I guess it doesn't matter. That's the most common one. Okay, I just don't remember it looking like this. Okay, we're only going to do this once because we got some other games to play. So they're listing Bedard, Fantilli, Carlson, Mishkov, Benson, and Smith as, here we go. Just one spit. I will do it 3 times just for the heck of it. Sim Lottery. Actually, I'll make this a tiny bit bigger. Okay, Sim Lottery, number 1. Here we go. What happened? Oh, we're still... Oh, I like the other one I used to use. So Arizona wins the lottery, moves up 3 spots, and the Canucks draft 6 and they draft Will Smith. 2 more times. Sim Lottery. Oh, Anaheim wins it, and we're still 6. One more time. Oh, Columbus stays there. Oh, we dropped 2 to 8th. No, I'm going to keep doing this till we win now. 4, 5, 6, 7. What the heck? 8. I don't like this. 9, 10, 11. Finally, it took us 12 tries, and we win the draft lottery. So hopefully it won't be that painful when we actually do it. Okay, let's play the games. Because I'm running late, we're not going to do the world one today. As much as that was kind of fun, but we're running a little bit late. So let's go fast. We'll go with Ordle. Who is the first? Which player do you see here? Who is that? I'll take the first name that I see in the chat. Who is this? Okay, that was fast. Fangirl says Jack Hughes in the chat. Remember, you played already. Don't mess it up for other people. What the heck? Okay, so, and I don't think we're cheating because I know Fangirl doesn't cheat. I also see that Windy City said it. Albert said it. Maybe it was a bit of a giveaway because it's hair, but that's pretty awesome. We got it on our first try, and because Thaddeus isn't here, I am convinced that yes, this was legit, and a bunch of you saying it was the hair. Well, very good. That was very easy, and I'm sorry for screaming into the microphone. I got very excited there. Gordle. Okay, I'll take the first answer to this. It's got to be a 6-letter name. I won't take it from Fangirl, although she probably has the hot hand, but that was great. Let's get a name that is 6 letters long. and we'll see how we do. Okay, Besser was the first one I saw. I don't mind it because it eliminates 2 vowels and 2 of the more popular consonants. So I'll take the next name that has an O in the second spot and an R somewhere else. An O in the second spot and an R somewhere else. And obviously no B's, E's, or S's. Actually, Horvat does work. Horvat does work. So we got the R and the O. So now I'll take another name that has an O in the second and R in the third. That doesn't have a B, E, S, H, V, A, or T. So we're still missing a U or an I potentially as vowels. Can't be. Oh, who's. Wow. This is too easy for you guys. A couple of you said Gordon. Boyd Gordon, I remember him. Played in 758 games. Wow. Very good, you guys. You guys are, this is too easy for you. And let's go to Word. Actually, I like it when we do it fast, though. And let's go to Wordle. You guys are, I think we're getting smarter with age. We're like that. Flex. Okay, 5-letter word. Let's go. 5-letter word. Piano. Interesting starting word. So we got the I. And actually, I don't mind that starting word because it actually eliminates 3 vowels. So we got the I. So I'll take the next word that fits there, that I see, with an I in the middle. Birdie says fishy. All right, Birdie, that was a little bit fishy. Birdie, are you like, okay, so I shouldn't doubt you, but Birdie, are you willing to assert in the chat without a shadow of the doubt that was a legit guess? Or are you going to, would you admit that, no, not admit, did you play this before is my question. Because yes, it's kind of ironic, but fitting that the word is actually fishy. So if that's the case, then if it was legit, then we basically had our best night of games ever. We got Ordle in 1, Gordle in 3, and Wordle in 2, which is pretty impressive. Now Birdie is disappeared from the chat now, but then Yenna also said fishy. Okay. I believe you. Said, I've not played, I swear. That's all I need to hear. That's fine. Very good. No need for me to belabor it at all. Well, friends, thank you. I got to figure out why this camera started going choppy on me. I got to check one of the settings. Regardless, I appreciate you being here. It makes me look like I'm doing the robot, but that's fine. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you, Jason Lim of VancityExperts, for donating the shirts. And thanks to everyone for being with me tonight. Really good stream. We were able to give away a couple shirts, raise a bit of money in donations, but most importantly, have some really, really good chat overall. So tomorrow night, I'll be back at 11 p.m. Remember, no Canucks After Dark. And now, bonus, for you guys sticking around, you get to hear a second bad joke to end off the stream. So moderators, thank you. Legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Andrew Chang, thank you. Hall of Fame and franchise members, thanks to all of you as well. Thanks to everyone for being here. Always appreciate you. Never take you for granted. And thanks to everyone who donated tonight. Lucas, appreciate you. I'm glad you got the hacker fixed, the hacker situation resolved. And thanks everyone for joining me tonight. Shout out to my sponsors, VancityExperts Real Estate, Performance Transform, Personal Training, Weight Loss. And make sure you rate and review if you're listening on a podcast platform. And once again, Rosario, congratulations. Brian, congratulations. I will contact you this week. And so to end off, Ivan, would you ever grow your hair out like Jack Hughes? I can't. This is even too long for me. I'll be shaving it off tomorrow. So on tomorrow night's stream, you'll see me with a fresh do for a fresh guy. All right, that's good enough. On your way out, subscribe, like the video, leave a donation, become a member, upgrade your membership, and leave comments. And don't forget to join me tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. If Gail says she'll be ready in 15 minutes, I got to trust her that she will be. There's no need for me to remind her every half an hour. God bless, and go Canucks go. Booyah.